Hey, it's Robert, and I'm here at Caesars Republic in downtown Scottsdale. In this video, I'm gonna show you what the rooms are like, give you a tour of our Mountain View corner room on the 8th floor. I'm going to show you the dining options, the pool, the fitness center, a tour of the property. Stay tuned because I'm excited to show you everything that this property has to offer. Caesars Republic is an 11-story hotel that recently opened in March of 2024 in downtown Scottsdale. And it is actually the first non-gaming property from Caesars Entertainment. The hotel has a total of 265 rooms and is situated directly next to Fashion Square Mall with incredible views of Camelback Mountain and the entire valley. Caesars Republic is definitely more of a boutique hotel than a full-on resort-like property, but it still feels relatively spacious, perhaps in part because we visited during the 4th of July holiday, which is the slower season here in Arizona, so it was nice that it wasn't too busy or crowded. The decor of the hotel is upscale, polished, and contemporary, and to me, the property still felt brand new, exuding fresh, spa-like scents throughout the hotel. Caesars Republic also has over 20,000 square feet of meeting space for events. As mentioned, our room was located on the 8th floor, and because the hotel wasn't crowded, we really never had to wait for an elevator, which was nice. The 8th floor is actually an ideal floor to stay on, as this is where the Camelback veranda is located, which is a large outdoor patio with striking views of Camelback Mountain. There's also an outdoor staircase to the 7th floor, which is where the pool, fitness center, and 7 restaurant are located. Walking in, I was definitely impressed with the room. I love the high ceilings and the decor. But for me, the main negative was the layout of the bathroom. Specifically, I would have preferred an actual door closing off the area instead of an open layout and the lack of privacy this creates. Even though the layout of the bathroom wasn't ideal, the room did feel quite luxurious. From the carpet to the wooden floors, and most of all the incredible views facing northeast, we were overall really happy with our room. So here we are at Caesars Republic, just checked in, and I think we lucked out with our room. What do you think, Erin?
We did. It is amazing. We are on the 8th floor and it feels higher than the 8th floor.
For dinner our first night, we went downstairs 1 floor to 7, which is located on the 7th floor of the property, and as you can see, has incredible views of Camelback Mountain. There weren't any window seats available, but I actually really like the high top table that we were seated at, as the chairs were surprisingly comfortable. We both started off with a Cobb salad, which was excellent. And then we decided to split the Wagyu burger, which was also amazing. And then for dessert, we had a decadent piece of chocolate cake, and it was divine. You can also order food from 7 if you're at the pool, and this is what we did for lunch the next day, including hummus, carne asada tacos, a pretzel, and fruit skewers. For dinner, we went downstairs to Luna, which is an Italian restaurant by Giada di Laurentiis. We started off with the focaccia, which is served with pesto and lemon butter. Then we shared the lemon spaghetti, which is served with sauteed shrimp, mascarpone cheese, basil, and crispy capers. And we also shared the pan-seared salmon, which is served with artichoke, sun-dried tomato ragu, and white wine sauce.
Lemon spaghetti, exquisite.
And for dessert, we ordered the chocolate amaretti cake, as well as the mascarpone brownie cheesecake. The entire meal was absolutely fantastic, although I have to say it is a bit pricey. The next day, before we left, we ate at Pronto, which is the third and final dining option at the property.
We're about to have lunch at Pronto. Come join us.
Pronto is a casual cafe at the rear of the hotel, open every day from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch. It was around noon when we arrived and we were planning on having lunch, but since they were still serving breakfast, we decided to order the sausage egg sandwich, the breakfast wrap, a bagel with cream cheese, and because there was a bit of a wait, which in reality wasn't that long at all, they gave us a complimentary lemon poppy seed muffin, which was a nice gesture. Caesars Republic has 2 pools. First off, there's the one on the 7th floor. This pool has an awesome view overlooking Camelback Mountain, as well as really nice, comfortable padded chairs. One drawback is the pool is on the smaller side. And because it's in the shade of the hotel for a large portion of the day, the water was quite cold, even though the temperature outside was about 110 degrees. There's also another pool at the rear of the property. Because it was pretty crowded due to a 4th of July pool party, we mainly stayed at the 7th floor pool, but if there's no event going on, I have a feeling this second pool is normally pretty laid back. As mentioned, the fitness center is on the 7th floor, and what's nice is that it's open 24 hours. Even if this is someplace you normally wouldn't visit, keep in mind the fitness center is where you can find free ice-cold bottled water. Overall, this is a pretty decent fitness center with plenty of state-of-the-art machines, as well as a good amount of free weights. Okay, so let's wrap up this video with my overall review of the property, and I'll also tell you how I would rate Caesars Republic on a scale of 1 to 10. First, starting off with the pros of the property, we paid about $100 a night for this hotel. We were there for 2 nights. So overall, I think that's a very good value. Again, it's low season here in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. Most times of the year, the fall, the spring, the winter, I would imagine, I know it's going to be a lot more, probably multiples of that. So definitely was satisfied with the price that we paid for our room. We also I loved the fact that it wasn't busy. And you may have noticed in the video that pool party, the 4th of July pool party, just based on that, you would think the hotel was very busy, filled to capacity. But if I had to bet, I would say that probably 95% of those people at the pool party were local, not staying at the hotel. We really never experienced crowds anywhere near that. So that was really nice. You may want more of a crowd. You may want more of a party crowd. You may not like it that slow. I loved it. However, chances are if you come during the fall, the spring, the winter, I would imagine it's probably going to be a lot busier, as this is a very desirable place to be in the winter, the cooler months. I love the fact that it felt very luxurious overall. Frankly, it felt very new. Definitely like the vibe of the property. Had kind of a timeless yet hip decor, which I really appreciated. I also loved our corner room with those huge windows on each side. Just made a huge difference in the overall experience that we had. Really grateful to the front desk staff that gave us that room. Great service overall as well from the front desk staff, the restaurants. Everybody that we encountered was friendly. Overall great service, so I was impressed with that. Also, another pro, loved being on the 8th floor. I would recommend, the property is 11th floor, so if you can stay on the 11th, the 10th, the 9th, by all means, I think that'd be amazing. The higher the better. But the 8th floor is really cool because you have the camelback veranda right there, which is a huge patio. I think having an opportunity to take advantage of that, easy access to that is definitely a pro, so really enjoyed that. Also being able to just walk down the stairs outside to the pool, to the restaurant, to the fitness center where you can get free bottled water. Another pro, so really enjoyed that. Another pro is, in my eyes, the dining. Everything was very high quality. Had a great dining experience at 7 on the 7th floor. I think that's a must. That restaurant, great value, great experience, great views. Luna, again, as I mentioned, I thought it was a little bit pricey for what you're getting, the portion sizes, but really no complaints in terms of the quality of the food. Thought it was excellent, the dishes that we had. Service was great. Had a really great experience at Luna. So overall, a lot of positives, a lot of pros. Had a great experience overall. In terms of cons, all these are really minor, but just being candid here, the property, first and foremost, obviously, is a little bit smaller. So if you're looking for a big resort-like property for you, your family, with a lot of grounds, multiple pools, large pools, this is not it. So that could potentially be a con. Most of the properties, in my experience, my assessment in like downtown area, you're really not going to find those bigger resorts. So I think this is comparable, if not better, to a lot of hotels in the downtown area. But overall, it's not a large resort type property. Perhaps the biggest con in my eyes is the bathroom. Just not a big fan of that open layout with no door to the bathroom, no privacy. Even if I was just staying by myself, I would just prefer having a little bit more of an enclave for the bathroom. Not a huge deal, not a deal breaker, but and by the way, the actual shower is beautiful. It's very large, and I love the tile as well as the tile on the wall in the water closet. But just would have preferred having that closed off. Also, the blackout shades don't quite black out the room in the morning. It's not too bad, but some light will definitely get in. Another thing, the AC wasn't as cold as I would have liked. It only goes down to 68, and I'm not even sure if it went down, if it actually got to 68. I'm not gonna fault them too much. It's July here in Arizona, about 110 degrees outside. So it was cold enough, but it wasn't necessarily as cold as I would have liked. Overall, an incredible hotel, an incredible resort. So how would I rate Caesars Republic on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna give it an 8.5, an excellent score. It's an excellent property. I think that Caesars definitely has a winner on their hands. Really enjoyed my stay, grateful for my time at Caesars Republic. Would definitely recommend it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.